God's advice today. Have you ever felt that God is trying to speak to you, yet in the busyness of life, His signs go unnoticed? This message invites you to pause, reflect, and open your heart. Perhaps this is exactly what you needed to hear today. Watch until the end with openness, and if these words touch you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive more messages like this. Don't forget to check the pinned comment for a 1-minute prayer and a recommended message to help strengthen your faith even more. God said, "Beloved child, listen with an awakened heart, for these words are not merely comfort, they are the manifestation of my Spirit upon you. I chose you from the womb, and every step you've taken has been watched with tenderness and purpose. For with God nothing shall be impossible." Luke chapter 1 verse 37. That promise still echoes over your life. Even when everything seemed to fall apart, when the winds of uncertainty tried to extinguish your faith, I remained by your side, sustaining you in silence. The tears that have fallen from your eyes were not forgotten. They watered the soil where the greatest blessings will bloom. Do you feel that you are ready for a profound change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Sometimes all we need is one small step of faith to open the doors of abundance, peace, and the blessings that God has already prepared for us. A simple 1-minute prayer can be the beginning of a spiritual journey that transforms your inner world and reflects in your outer life. If you desire to attract more light, balance, and prosperity, both spiritual and material, click the link pinned in the first comment. There, you will find a simple practice, lovingly guided, that can help you connect more deeply with the divine presence in your life. Do not fear the time of waiting, for what seems like delay is preparation for a miracle beyond your understanding. I am removing the stones from your path, untangling invisible knots, restoring what has been wounded, and turning pain into purpose. Your days of mourning are being transformed into mornings of joy, and what once was lost will become testimony. My child, do not look back with regret, but forward with hope, because what I am about to do will surpass everything you have ever dreamed of. I, the Lord, tell you, not one promise I have made to you will fall to the ground. Trust and move forward, for your story is still being written by my hands, and its ending will be filled with glory, victory, and eternal peace. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. I know the weight you have been carrying feels heavier than your strength, and that there are days when discouragement tries to convince you to give up. But I want you to know that every step you take holds value before me. No tear was shed in vain, no effort went unnoticed, because while you were fighting in silence, I was already preparing your miracle in secret. When fear tries to take over, remember that it is I who sustain your soul, who strengthen your spirit, and who renew your strength even when you think you have none left. Do not look at the circumstances, for what seemed like the end is only the beginning of a new season. I am transforming pain into victory, loss into new beginnings, and silence into testimony. My child, believe in the light within you, for I am the one who lit it, and nothing and no one can extinguish it. Today, heaven moves on your behalf, angels are being sent with answers that will bring restoration, and what once made you cry will soon become a reason for gratitude. The joy that once seemed distant is now approaching with power and radiance, and a new chapter of your life begins now, written with hope, faith, and my unshakable love for you. Comment, my heart is open to God's plan. Always remember, commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37 verse 5. None of your cries have been ignored, every silent prayer has reached my throne, and every tear has been lovingly gathered. I am leading you through a path that, though sometimes difficult, is filled with divine purpose. The pain you endured was not punishment, but seeds of wisdom. The losses you faced did not mean defeat, but preparation to receive something greater. I am using every fragment of your story to build a solid future, where your faith will be the foundation and your trust will be the door that opens to the new. What once seemed sorrow will be turned into testimony, and what you once called failure will become a sign of victory. The silence that so troubled you was the space I used to work on your behalf, and the patience you've learned will now become the key that opens doors many thought were unreachable. My child, remain steadfast, for I am about to astonish you with the greatness of what I have prepared. Nothing was in vain, nothing was lost, everything is converging toward the perfect time of your harvest, where the glory will be greater than any pain endured. Comment: I place my hopes in God's faithfulness. Beloved child, I know there are moments when the pain feels endless, when days drag on in silence as if nothing will ever change, but I want you to feel my presence wrapping around you completely right now. I am closer than you imagine, taking care of every detail, calming your weary mind, and bringing peace to your restless heart. Nothing you have lived through was in vain. Every hardship had a purpose. Every tear was a seed planted in fertile soil, and now the time begins when all will align with my perfect plan. Even if you do not understand the reasons behind certain situations, trust in me, for I am turning the invisible into miracles. What seemed lost is being restored, what was stagnant is beginning to move, and what was darkness will be turned into light. I never stopped working for you, even when you thought heaven was silent. My child, do not fear, your faith is being forged, and your strength is growing. Soon, you will look back and understand that every trial brought you closer to me and prepared you to receive what is now about to blossom in your life, the manifestation of my faithfulness. Comment: I surrender completely to divine wisdom. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. My beloved child, I know that many times you have felt alone, even when surrounded by people, and the feeling of abandonment has touched your heart deeply. But know this, my son, you have never truly been alone. I have always been by your side, holding your hand invisibly, guiding your steps, and protecting you from dangers you could not even perceive. I am breathing over your life a new atmosphere, a gentle breeze of hope and renewal that will dissipate the spiritual and emotional fatigue that has weighed upon you. The changes that are coming will not only be external, but they will reach the depths of your soul, touching every fiber of your being. Trust in my voice, for it will be the light that illuminates the path of every decision you must make. Every tear, every struggle, and every moment of uncertainty is being transformed into wisdom, courage, and resilience. Even when the world seems indifferent, know that my presence is unwavering. I am with you in ways you do not yet understand, orchestrating your life toward a destiny of triumph, joy, and unshakable peace. Let your heart rest in me, for I am the shelter that no storm can penetrate. Comment: I accept the constant presence of God in my life. My son, remember always, call to me and I will answer you, and will tell you great and mighty things, which you do not know. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. Today, I am opening your eyes to a reality that transcends what you can see. The seeds that were planted in your tears are now ready to bloom into abundance, and the sorrow you endured will become the foundation of your strength. Every wound, every disappointment, every moment of pain is being transformed into resilience and clarity. The Holy Spirit is guiding your steps, preparing you for a season of harvest that will reflect my glory in your life. What once seemed impossible will be achieved, and you will recognize my hand in every detail. I am aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to work in your favor, orchestrating a symphony of blessings that surpasses your imagination. Trust that nothing is wasted, and every experience has its divine purpose. The world may try to instill doubt, but your faith, anchored in my promises, will remain steadfast. Walk confidently, my child, for your future is secured in my hands, and each day brings new revelations of my love, wisdom, and provision. Your life is entering a new chapter of triumph, where the impossible will become evident. Comment: I remain attentive to God's promises. You may feel anxious about the future or afraid of the unknown, but know this, my beloved child, I am preparing everything with perfection. Every detail of your life is under my care. There is no mistake, no coincidence, only divine orchestration. The doors that will open are doors of blessing, the encounters that arise will strengthen and build you, and every silent moment is being used to fortify your faith. Do not rush, for the timing of your victories is in my hands. Embrace each moment of preparation as the fertile soil where the seeds of triumph will grow. Even the trials you face are refining your character, sharpening your discernment, and deepening your trust in me. Patience is not idle waiting, it is a sacred readiness, a willingness to grow in faith as I bring about the fullness of my plan. The unseen work that I am doing in your life is immeasurable, crafting outcomes far beyond your understanding. Your heart, your mind, and your spirit are being aligned with the destiny I have designed for you. Fear has no power here, for my love envelopes every step you take. Remember, my child, that what appears as delay is my perfect timing manifesting. I am working quietly, but powerfully, to bring everything into place for your greatest good. Comment: I rest in God's perfect timing. My child, never forget, for I am the Lord your God, who holds your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 13. I am holding you, supporting every step, opening paths that seemed impossible, and filling your life with hope. Each promise made over you will begin to manifest, and the joy that once seemed distant is now coming to stay. The battles you faced were not in vain, and moments of solitude are merely steps toward your victory. My hand will never leave you, and the love I have for you is infinite, unending, and eternal. When doubt arises, remember that I am the foundation beneath your feet, the unseen fortress surrounding you, and the whisper of courage in your heart. Trust that even when circumstances challenge you, my power is greater than any obstacle. The victories you are approaching have been prepared since before your birth, and my spirit is ensuring that every detail aligns perfectly. Your faith will be strengthened as you witness the unfolding of my promises. I am with you, in every sigh, in every hope, and in every prayer. Nothing can separate you from my love, and no force can hinder the destiny I have prepared. Stand firm, my child, for I am your eternal protector and guide. Comment, I know that God is always by my side. Beloved child, today I bring you a revelation. Your life is on the verge of transformation. The blessings that waited in silence are now appearing visibly, ready to change not only your heart but everything around you. What seemed lost will be multiplied, what appeared broken will be restored, and what seemed distant will now be within reach. I am opening a new era for you, where my Spirit will guide every step, my love will serve as your shield, and my provision will overflow abundantly in all areas of your life. Prepare yourself to live the impossible, for I am the God who makes all things new. Nothing in your past can limit the glory I am about to release in your life, and every tear, struggle, and moment of waiting is about to be rewarded. The world may have whispered discouragement, but my voice declares hope, abundance, and divine restoration. You are entering a season where dreams manifest, prayers are answered, and faith becomes sight. Open your heart fully, my child, for this is the moment where my glory will shine through every aspect of your existence. Your new life, filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment, is already underway. Step forward boldly, for I am with you, and I am making all things beautiful in their time. Comment, I receive the new life God has prepared for me. Listen carefully, my beloved child, for these words carry the weight of my eternal love and the promise of transformation. What you are feeling right now is not burden, but the announcement of something new being born within your life. I have seen you, and I have chosen to lift what the enemy tried to destroy. In the days to come, you will notice a shift in the atmosphere around you. Those who could not understand your vision before will begin to draw near. Circumstances that appeared lifeless will show signs of life, and you will realize that it was not by your effort that this is happening, but by my word fulfilling itself in its appointed time. Prepare yourself, because what is being released over you today will not be stopped. The hand of Jesus moves with authority, and heaven is executing what was decreed in your favor. Fear not what you see or hear, even when reports seem unfavorable, even when news feels dark. I have not relinquished control of your story, nor have I let go of the reins of your destiny. The heavens fell silent as I spoke your name once more, declaring that the enemy's attempts to exhaust or discourage you will fail, for what I plant in your spirit cannot be uprooted. A divine force is growing within your weariness, and what seemed like limitation will become your launch. I am healing the root of your being, not just what is visible, but what no one sees. I am entering the hidden chambers of your soul where you have carried pain for years, touching wounds that you have not even dared to name. I am removing the fear you inherited, the insecurity you learned, and the weight that never belonged to you. As I speak these words over you, angels are moving around you. Some carry oil, a symbol of restoration, others bring keys, a symbol of access. I am pointing to the exact place where you stand, declaring that there, in what you believed was emptiness, I will begin to work. You will not need to search far, for my glory will come to you. The heavens will illuminate with golden light, signaling that it is time to open your spiritual eyes. What you once called a problem will now reveal itself as instruction. What you once called loss was a pruning necessary to bear greater fruit. I am restoring your vision, even the one that exhaustion stole from you. You will dream again, believe again, and speak with authority once more, for the anointing I give you today is not merely for endurance, it is for governance. Your prayers will no longer be mere pleas, they will be declarations backed by heaven itself. Do not fear the process, my beloved, for even as things accelerate around you, I am orchestrating movements unseen, aligning every piece so that the apparent chaos becomes the blueprint of a miracle in progress. Know that the obstacles pressing upon you will be released. Spiritual delays are breaking today, and where darkness once resided, clarity and divine purpose will shine. This is not judgment but a turning point. This turning is necessary to restore your trust in me. Previously, you may have relied on your abilities, your plans, or the counsel of others, but now I am closing the chapter of human effort to open the season of miracles. What comes next will not depend on what you do, but on how fully you surrender, for in your surrender, I act with mighty power. Listen carefully and do not let go of this message. At the culmination of these words, you will receive a revelation that will transform your perception of pain, your body, your story, and your future. I see you in your nights of silent struggle, when the quiet seems louder than any voice, and I notice how tirelessly you mask the weight you carry. Today, I release you from that invisible burden. You were not created to feign strength but to live in my power. You need not prove to the world that you can endure everything, for I have placed my spirit within you, a spirit that does not weaken, does not retreat, and never yields. Many have underestimated your journey, mistaking your falls for failure, but I have held you in my right hand, and even from the dust, I am beginning a new work. Do not believe the lie that your life has lost its impact, or that your best days are behind you. You are rising as a testimony, not for human admiration, but for my power to be revealed in you. Your story is not confined by diagnosis, financial struggle, or family distance. Every detail of your life is being rewritten with purpose. I am using what caused you pain to give voice to your calling. Your tears are not wasted, they will speak to others through you. I am restoring hope where despair has lingered, and turning disappointment into divine direction. You may have doubted your ability to overcome, yet I am showing you that every delay, every obstacle, and every lonely moment has been a necessary preparation for what I am about to release. The enemy cannot comprehend the timing of my plans, nor can he interrupt what has been decreed in the heavens. Today marks the turning of the tide, the alignment of your life with the destiny that I have prepared from before the foundation of the world. I am orchestrating restoration not only in what is visible but in what is hidden deep within your spirit. I am reconciling relationships, renewing dreams, and awakening callings long dormant. The seeds of promise sown in your youth, in secret and in struggle, are coming to fruition now. The delays you endured were not absence, they were refinement. Every tear you shed, every fear you faced, every disappointment that seemed to halt your journey, was part of a divine design to shape you into the vessel I need for this hour. Do not focus on what has been lost or overlooked. Instead, watch as my spirit moves powerfully to bring life, healing, and clarity to the areas you thought would remain barren forever. Even when others cannot see it, I am moving, and my plan is unstoppable. And so, beloved child, rise with faith and courage, for I am with you in every step. Trust me beyond your understanding, beyond the seeming impossibilities, for I am rewriting your story from despair to victory. You will walk into your future not as one who simply survives but as one who governs with my authority, guided by my wisdom and strengthened by my love. Your life will become a testimony of redemption, resilience, and revelation. Those who watched in doubt will marvel, not at you, but at the power of my Spirit manifesting through you. Hold fast to these words, for they are the foundation of a new era in your life. Let your heart be lifted, your spirit renewed, and your vision restored. I am not done with you, I am only beginning. The enemy's plan has failed, my word prevails, and the heavens rejoice over you. This is your time of awakening, your season of miracles, your appointed hour to shine. Listen to my voice, trust my timing, and walk forward boldly, for what I have promised cannot be stopped, and it will surpass your greatest expectations. My beloved child, heaven has already decreed that this shall be the time when your faith is rewarded. What once appeared as loss will now stand as proof that I have been with you all along. Do not mourn what has departed, rejoice for what I am bringing forth. This new chapter will not be written by your hands alone, we will write it together. Everything the enemy attempted to use against you will now propel you forward. Every wound, every delay, every harsh word that pierced your heart will be transformed into testimony. You will no longer walk looking behind you, for what lies ahead is far greater than what you left behind. I am sending help from places you could not imagine, stirring hearts to favor you and aligning paths you thought were lost. Doors will open without you pushing them, for my favor goes before you. And when others step away or when certain connections dissolve, do not grieve. It is not rejection, it is redirection. I am removing from around you what cannot carry the weight of your next season. I am cleansing your path so you will not return to roads that no longer hold purpose. Understand this, I have not finished with you. There is a heavenly assignment attached to your name. You are not alive by accident, you are part of a divine plan written long before your birth. Though your battles have been fierce, they have not come to destroy you but to reveal the strength I placed within you. Over your body, I declare health. Over your mind, I speak rest. Over your heart, I pour renewed hope. Anxiety shall not dominate you, fear shall not control you, pain shall not define you. Where my spirit dwells, despair cannot remain. Even now, I send peace into every hidden corner of your soul. In the unseen realm, angels are gathering around your name, forming an army of light. Every word spoken by Jesus concerning you is manifesting in the spiritual dimension. Invisible debts are being erased. Roads that never existed are opening. Wounds that no human hand could reach are being healed. What once hurt you deeply did not come to destroy you, it came to teach you how to hear my voice. Every tear has drawn you closer to my purpose. Now you will walk with a faith that does not depend on feelings but on conviction, a mature faith that does not beg for signs but acts because it knows who I am. The time has come to step out of repetitive cycles, to leave behind the patterns that have confined you. You can no longer live under the same mental structures, the same untreated wounds, or the same fears that have governed your choices. I am activating within you a new mindset, a clear vision, a heavenly perspective. In the coming days, you will notice signs, certain people will distance themselves, some doors will close, others will open. Do not panic, it is my hand rearranging everything. I am creating space, silence, and focus so that I may build something new in you. Do not mourn who walked away, and do not fear what changes. Everything is being aligned for you to reach the place I have prepared. Just as I prepared the stage for Joseph through betrayal and raised up Esther when everything seemed against her, I am positioning you in this very moment. What you do not understand today will one day make perfect sense. What causes pain today will become the testimony that shakes the foundations of hell. Listen closely, because what I speak now holds the key to your new season. I have seen your efforts to understand why some things didn't unfold as you hoped. I have watched you striving to maintain control, trying to plan every step, fearing failure, and doubting whether you could ever begin again. But now, my child, I am asking you to release control. You were never meant to carry the weight of perfection, nor to predict every outcome. I am calling you into a deeper trust, a surrender that will unlock supernatural alignment. When you release what you cannot control, you make room for me to perform what only I can. I am teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight, to rest in the assurance that even when it feels uncertain, I am already at work. Your obedience will open doors faster than your effort ever could. So let go of the need to understand every detail and learn to rest in the mystery of my process. The winds that once felt like resistance will now carry you forward. And now, my beloved, lift your eyes and behold what I am doing. The season of weeping is giving way to the time of rejoicing. The very ground that once felt barren will soon overflow with new beginnings. You will no longer live reacting to pain but responding to purpose. I am giving you divine focus, unshakable peace, and a renewed heart. You will rise not out of pride, but out of grace. You will speak not from bitterness, but from wisdom born through fire. Every battle you endured is producing spiritual authority in you. I am not only restoring what was lost, I am multiplying it. You will walk into rooms where my presence has already gone before you. You will find favor in unexpected places, divine appointments written before time began. And when you look back, you will no longer see scars as reminders of suffering, but as seals of my faithfulness. The story I am writing with you is not over, it is entering its most powerful chapter. What is ahead will silence every doubt and prove that I was with you through it all. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.